Here's where they will fall. Prepared as always.
Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates! They've broken through a gate! Here they come!
You won't get past me. Drive them back. Back.
More enemies on the way!
Fall, foul beasts! Away with you! Stay back, fiends! A vile creature, dead. My pride is injured! Remember me? Perhaps one of these.
More enemies on the way!
Finish them off! Be gone! Away with you! Fall, foul beasts! And down it goes. A worthy foe. An easy victory. Very good. Perfection. An excellent location. This should work. No better spot than here. I'm ready.
More enemies on the way!
Ow!
I want to go home.
Finish them off! Drive them back! won't get past me. Stay back, fiends. One of these here.
More
Here's
enemies
where they
on the
will
way!
fall.
You said they'd be girls.
Me go home?
Yes.
One more day until I retire.
Back. Well, that
The barricade is under attack!
You won't get past me.
More enemies on the way!
Kill the humans! Smoke? Smoke, you ready? Bye-bye, humans! Me first! Are we going the right way?
Hey, what's going on, Graham? Couldn't see your chat there first because something updated and OBS is no longer showing me a chat box. So I don't know what's going on with that. That's great. But yeah, what's going on?
Be gone. That won't be the last. Away with you! Finish them off! Fall, foul beasts! We were lucky this time.
No, I'll probably stream for 2 hours. It's 3 now, so that'll end at 5. Yeah, I'll probably stream just for 4 hours here, and then, for 2 hours, and then wherever that gets me, that gets me. So I go as far as I can in 2 hours. Got a final day of class today,
No better
and
spot
we're
than
doing a
here.
presentation for employers, so I do need to do a little preparation for that. The question is, how do I set these barricades up so it makes sense? I want to do
This should work.
this. I just want to fill all of that in there. Because then what I can do
Very good.
is I can force everything this way. I might just start my kill box here, and then I can force it back over.
I need
through
more
this
coin.
against that wall, because I want to make good use of those ceiling traps, the gravity pillars, and dart spitter. That's really what I want to do here. So if I put that there, and those there, okay. Let's see, so I might just sprinkle the traps back here somewhere. So if I do tar, brim, well, actually, let's do tar here. So 1, 2, 3, tar there.
I must have more coin.
I guess I'll just start with spike because I can place more than one. 2, 3. 2. Not quite. 2. Yeah, 3. Okay. Oh, it's off. There's like one odd square out. Huh. Studying to be. I am by trade. Well, that's cool, man. I am studying to be an IT guy. I do have IT experience, but I'm going to a place called Central Training, which is basically a trade school for IT. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I guess I won't put anything along this edge. And this would be a tar. Yeah, that would be a tar.
Perhaps one of these.
I'm not going to put anything against this edge. I'm just going to fill in this to there, and we'll see how that goes. Now let's leave that tar there, I guess. So we're going to do tar, brim, spike. Tar, brim, spike. Okay. See it there. I go to school in a place called Central Training, which is a trade school for IT. The IT stuff I've already done. Marine for 4 years, and I did IT stuff.
Let's have fun.
For them, basically.
More
It's called
enemies on the
0651,
way.
0671, which is data network specialist. Focusing on servers and networking, but then it changed. My last year there, it changed to servers specifically. They were just modernizing the whole idea, whole concept. I worked at help desk for 2 years as well for a construction company, and just figured out that I could probably do more with my time than in service desk, but we'll see. I haven't found a job yet. I'm still kind of. Girlfriend got laid off, but she has potential employment through that layoff over in Colorado. So I don't really want to necessarily get a job quite yet if we're going to move to Colorado.
Stay back, fiends.
Which is where we're at right now. We're in Kansas City right now, but
Drive them
that's
back.
what we're having to figure out.
Be gone. Away with you.
What kind of engineering do you do?
Another threat vanquished. An excellent location. That goes on the wall.
More enemies on the way.
Yeah, it's absolutely nice. I had a phone call earlier this morning about a potential job. Phone call earlier this week also. No interviews yet, but I'm sure they'll show up. I haven't started looking except for this last 2 weeks, I think, last week. It's when I really start looking. So I'm sure they'll come in. And I've gotten a couple of offers that were just a little bit too low as well. You know, like 12 an hour and stuff. I'm like, I can make 13 an hour just being a, you know, sales associate at Target. I don't need it. I can get IT jobs for more than 12 an hour. But some people still offer, so if I absolutely need to, I always can.
They're attacking a
That
barricade.
worked well. Back. Not sorry to see that one gone. I'll never get that out of my robes.
There's something fishy going on with this latest update. I updated my machine, right, Windows, and there's something fishy going on with that. And this kid took damage for some reason. Because it is...
More enemies on the way!
just everything's like not connecting anymore. All my applications, even Stadia, like kicked me out for a second to put me back in. I really don't know why. Let's head back. Probably should have put butterfly traps down instead. It's fine. I really want to get away from circling around the rift. Mechanical, electrical. Yeah, neat. What branch were you part of?
Ow!
A barricade is under attack.
God. Now that's got to be an archer, I think. You know what? Maybe it's. I thought there was like a bug where they would just attack the kids, which I guess they did, even when I wasn't there. But maybe not all the time. Maybe sometimes it is archers. And maybe it's just that cade there. I'm gonna have to move it back. I think. I'm okay with that.
Finish them off.
Sorry for the background noise. We're just running the washer. There's
I'm not cleaning that
really
up.
not much of a way to make it quieter. I need to. I think I'm gonna move this one back.
That was invigorating.
Let's do that. I really don't think it's these things doing damage, like the wall charges. I hope not. 'Cause I'm not using wall charges because of their splash damage that they're doing to barricades. But I really hope it's not these as well. I don't think it is. I've tried these out quite a bit, and I don't think that these are the issue.
That is a floor trap.
Alright, so here's what we do. Put another one up there. And then 3 wall blades. I'll just try and get a lot of those guys dead first. Oil. Okay. British military. That's pretty neat, though. I gotta say, I didn't do anything that cool.
More enemies on the way.
But being around tanks is pretty neat. All I did was hang around networking gear, which is something that civilians can do as well. But nevertheless, it is pretty neat though. I've had friends that have met British military and other European countries as well. I haven't yet.
Has anyone seen Smug?
You won't get past me.
Is anyone going to charge for mitzvah?
Alright, I think the top is probably going to be weeded out
Stay back,
enough
fiends.
for right now. I might finish that corner. I'm not really getting overwhelmed here yet,
Fall, foul beasts!
so I'll probably finish that corner. The only thing that's slipping by is, of course, ogres, but I would expect that. Ogre controls.
Finish them off! A worthy foe.
I've got armored ogres up there. Armored ogres coming in? I don't know. Not yet.
Who's next? Away with you! A lesson for the rest.
Oh yeah, there is an armored ogre. Thought there was going to be.
Back!
Chat keeps disconnecting me. Weird.
More enemies on the
I don't
way!
get it. I don't know what's going on with YouTube and updates.
One of these here?
Well, yeah, I would. And I've done that plenty of times on this map. The problem is I've even like extended these way out here and put in the ceiling traps and stuff. The problem is that the orcs, no matter which way you weave it, they'll attack one of these cades and they'll just walk through. And I have no idea why they attack the cades, but it's super duper annoying. I think the better way to do it is to
Sorting out the pieces.
use this as like a last resort and then build kill boxes for each lane, just in front of the lanes. And you can set it up to where it pretty much takes care of itself. The two gates that are like underground or the basement or whatever,
Goodness me!
with enough crowd control, which we do have quite a bit.
And
We
down
should be
it goes.
pretty good for making it very far inwards. And then just using this little area to clean up, which we're slipping a little bit, so we're going to extend this little lane here.
You won't get past me.
Because then the only thing coming through the top are these random ogres, right, which are easy enough to take out.
A vile
And if we do that
creature.
down in those two, then maybe I should start it now. Nah, I'll have wave 15 where I can come back and sell everything. I think it's wave 15 is when that happens.
Very good.
Oh, I need to move that over one.
That won't be the last.
Yeah, not enough for anything else. It's fine.
More enemies on the way!
Ow!
Plus, it makes it more efficient, and I can get to higher wave counts if I kill everything right outside the gates. And since I've only got to 5, which is an hour and a half, killing things faster would probably be what I need to do. I think my high score on this is 8
Not
million.
exactly tidy, but oh well.
Well, on record. I think I've gotten much farther. It's just crashed before that. Or something. Yeah, it wasn't like a crash. Alright. We're back.
They're attacking a barricade!
Yeah, we need to stop.
I'll never get that out of my robes.
Yeah, see, they're
The
doing that. Look
barricade
at
is
that.
down.
Look at that crap. There's no archers there, right? Oh, there is an archer there. Oh, that might have been an archer there. Damn it.
We
Son of
only
a
have
bitch.
half our rift points remaining!
Well, shit.
Ow!
More enemies in the railing!
That hurt.
Well, get out of here.
The
Get out of here. Get out
barricade
of
is
here.
under attack!
Not sorry to see that
That
one
shit.
gone.
getting tired of. Maybe it was an archer. No, it couldn't have been. Oh, did I place 2 gates? Fuck. Do I get a go break here? I don't know if I get a go break here or not. Anyways, that's what I want to not have happen, because I think they stand right here and they shoot at you, but I don't think they should be able to shoot that far. I don't know.
Who's
Maybe
next?
it's been archers this whole time, and I just am too much of an idiot to know that. Yeah, it's really annoying. Like I said, I've seen it happen many times on this map specifically. So with that one, I was thinking the amount of damage that K took looked like it was getting attacked, maybe by an archer, but chat disconnected again. All right, now chat's back. I have visibly seen an orc over on this side attack the cave that was next to it, so I know it's not just archers, and I've physically seen that and captured it on video and sent it over to the team. But yeah, it's definitely annoying. Let's see, so I'm gonna probably just push these back and try to not get targeted by archers, I guess. And let's go ahead and get started on a kill box down here. So we want it to end up there. So we got this. Set a block between.
This should work. No better spot than here.
The trick, I guess, in this is to watch it until you can get a kill box set up elsewhere, and then when you get that kill box set up, then you're probably fine. Yeah, 1 life left. If that happens again, I'm fucked. Oh yeah, we also need to figure out what we're doing here. So if I'm gonna do, let's see. That's not right. What's not right about that? Should be. Oh yeah, this needs to come out one, I think. If that comes out one, then this goes on this side. I'm gonna start using these.
Perhaps one of these.
Gotta get it perfect, you know, because I'm already at 1 life. But if I'm going to extend this as far as it can go, I do need it to be perfect. And this will help take care of the archers. With the whole gravity pillar combo... Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right. With the whole gravity pillar to dart spitter combo, this is definitely going to help take care of everything. Oh, right. So let me do this. So 1,
More
2,
coins are needed.
3, and I start with
I'm
tar.
low
So
on
tar,
funds.
brim, spike, tar, brim, spike, tar. Okay.
Here's where they will fall.
And spike. Let's start with brim. And spike there. Okay. Alright, we got the groundwork for that side laid out. And after this wave, we'll get the grounds, the layout for the other side set up as well, I guess. And we'll go from there.
Yes, I am prepared.
More enemies on the
Actually,
way!
I should probably be sitting over
Are
here.
we?
But I have had it even where I'm laying right here where they attack the caves and walk in. So, you know, we'll have to see. But this is being streamed, so it's being captured, and we'll see if it ends up being a problem that they can fix eventually, hopefully.
Would you watch my backside, please? I gotta pee.
They're attacking the
Another threat.
barricade!
Who's sorting out the pieces? that hurt?
No, 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 no. Don't do it, don't do it, no. Okay.
Messy, but effective.
Which Cade? See, they're attacking those Cades again. I wasn't even in range. Yeah.
Stop them!
Are we done already?
The fuck? I didn't see anything going. Alright, well, let's, I'll send that, god damn it. I'll send that into them, and we'll play a different one. I don't know. I don't have a great amount of time. Let's do quick pads. I haven't done quick pads since the update. Let's see, what do I need to bring? I like air walls on this one. I really wish the wall chargers didn't damage barricades, but I think we might be able to make it work. Oh no, I like air walls. Let's try that. Chat's disconnecting again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I might actually just cut this one short. Probably just another 30 minutes. In which case, I want to try something. I do front lawn with wall blades and decades. The doubles. That's it. Yeah, that's what I want to try. We found out that the wall chargers do damage to barricades, even if they are. Oh, I need to go this way first. Even if it's on story mode, which.
Oh, snap!
Which initially we weren't sure.
Death is not the end.
We're gonna get rid of those and get archers. Oh yeah, there you are.
Good news! I landed on my hair. Let's try that again.
Well, that's that's what we thought, but it doesn't happen on any other map. That's the only map. I think it's the checkpoints because the mobs are trying to get to a checkpoint. There's 2 checkpoints on the rift on that one. There's one on the left, one on the right. And you saw that ogre when he went to go walk into the rift when I chased him. He went around like to the side and then he went in. And that's because the side of the rift on both sides has a checkpoint. And you also see that with gnolls. When gnolls come down from the top or the right, they'll go to a square, like a certain spot, and then they run into the rift from the side. And I think it's got something to do with that checkpoint, that the orcs are maybe they are traffic jammed, so they're close enough to it, but then they think they can't get to it for some reason, and decide to attack the barricade. Of course, a lot of times they end up dying before they can do any damage. Alright, so this, I want to...
Good.
Oh yeah, I don't want to use this either. I'm going to use the shock zapper. I want to see if... Actually, let's just do that.
An excellent location.
See if the shock zapper
Perfection.
does any collateral damage whatsoever.
Not enough coin.
We'll use the ice darts to help out with that. Yeah, we should have everything cated up. I don't really care if I lose points on this. If I've skulled it, every scenario map or war scenario map is very easy to beat. With just a simple kill box on the inside. But I really don't think that these do cave damage. It's I'm 85% sure that it's only the wall charger that does it. Guess I could make the orcs go faster.
At least it was quick.
The die and give them a riff rush. Are they going faster?
Oh, hello again.
Yeah, I think they do. They're supposed to. dying by grinder doesn't always work.
I got knocked down, but I'll get back up again.
Enemies
I
are
return at
preparing to
your hour
breach
of
one of
need.
our gates.
I wish this map was on Endless. I would love this map on Endless. This one and Dragon Boneyard.
They've broken through a gate.
I think Dragon Boneyard's probably more likely to get Endless if any of them do.
Here they come.
Skadoosh.
Drive them back.
Yeah. Yeah, they would have taken collateral damage by now if it was anything electric. So I ran this through with the wall
Fall,
charger
foul beasts.
before, and well. Well, those Cades, they didn't last very long when I ran wall chargers.
Finish them off. Stay back, fiends.
I also hate having to cycle through the ward traps. If I'm not going to use them, I'd like to be able to remove the ones I don't use and then not have to scroll through it if I'm scrolling through traps as well. But
Away with
I
you.
already mentioned something about it. It's probably not on the anywhere near the top of the to-do list. It may not even be on the to-do list at this point. There's plenty of other things that need to fix.
Be gone. You won't get past me. Back. Away with you. Perhaps one of these.
You know, this really would be sweet on this one. So not only could you use a bunch of, you know, the war scenario traps or whatever down there, like the bowling ball, you could also wall this off, send enemies down here, use flip traps or whatever, put them back there, and run them this way, again, in front of the rift, and you really just kind of sprinkle them around and make a really sophisticated
Dead.
trap setup. I think it'd be really sweet.
More enemies on the way.
I like this corner a lot better than the other corner because you get extra wall and extra ceiling space. This one you gotta deal with that open hole. Maybe you don't get extra ceiling. Yeah, you know, okay, you get the same ceiling. I guess technically you get the same amount of wall as well. You just have to barricade more. just a weird graphical issue, bug, glitch. Go back far enough, and then the trap kind of breaks apart.
Finish them off! Drive them back! You won't get past me.
Yeah.
Be gone.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, the endless stuff that we play already lasts forever. It lasts until it crashes anyways. It used to not
Stay back, fiends.
have that problem to crash, but now it's crashing all the time. You know, you get to wave 80 or something and it's over. And you don't get any reward for it, so it already lasts forever. But yeah, it would definitely last even longer. You'd see much higher scores. Or they probably just need to alternate those.
Fall, foul beasts!
If I alternate those, then we'll be fine. Oh, skull.
And down it
And
goes.
I don't think I've actually been attacked yet, but I don't know if falling off the cliff counts as untouched.
A worthy foe.
If I can get a skull for that or not. I wonder, actually. Just good.
Stay back, fiends.
I think Dan Wolf and I were playing the other day, and he was mentioning that, or Runic Wolf in this game, but Dan Wolf on the Discord, we were mentioning that it'd be really cool to have some of these war scenario traps in Endless,
Away with
and
you.
the bowling boulder is the one we were looking at. That'd be freaking sweet. It'd be a really good
Not
places
sorry
for
to
that
see
to be
that
used.
one gone. A lesson.
You know, but
for
all they
the
really
rest.
need to do is bring the arcane bowling ball back from Unchained and give us an unlimited amount of those. I mean, this map would be perfect for it. Like where I'm shooting right now, if that was an arcane bowling ball, easy. Put one on the
That
other
won't
side,
be the last.
easy. That'd be really cool. It wouldn't like necessarily make it easier than it already is. It's already pretty easy, but it would make it really sweet.
No better spot than here. More coins are needed.
Yeah. Well, you can't place them inside, though. Like, the only ones you can place inside are the giant flip trap with the special upgrade, and... actually, that's the only one, I think, right? I think so. Everything else you can only place outside, so if they don't have an outside area, then you wouldn't be able to. But yeah, if you could make it to where war scenario traps can be placed inside on non-war scenario maps,
Be
by
gone.
default, and do something else with a flip trap, I guess. You know, make it cheaper or something. Then yeah, that'd definitely be cool.
A vile
4-6.
creature.
Yeah.
Dead.
I mean, but archers don't do well on endless at all. They really suck. Just because of how endless works.
More enemies
I
on the
must
way!
have more coin.
Archers and sailing ballistas are kind of a waste of money if you play endless. I think in story mode that'd be good though. but I guess I don't know. Pushing them around isn't too bad. If you're a little bit OCD like myself, and you want all your traps to alternate and everything to be kind of lining up really nicely, not necessarily OCD, but you just enjoy a trap setup that looks clean, then placing archers does become difficult. So if you place them too quickly, you're going to start making, they're going to start ending up in weird patterns. Yeah, sailing ballistas are very good, and I like them a lot as well. And if they work properly, they would probably be the #1 trap to bring on Endless. Just because you can stack a lot of them in a lot of maps in really good spots. But nevertheless, they do have issues and become almost worthless to bring. Archers are actually worthless to bring, just because you don't get any go breaks after whatever wave, after wave 15 plus, you don't get any go breaks, so you have to be there to sell them, and they get targeted by anything that explodes. And Knoll Hunters are a big problem, which end up with a lot of HP towards end game Endless, so they're definitely not the best. Now, if Robot goes the direction of maybe removing as many entities, if they figure out why it's crashing, it might be the entity amount, it might be the hit points, it might be the speed, something. But if they remove that and they introduce a crowd control reduction that enemies have, then we're probably going to start seeing a lot more archers. If they can remove the latency of the game, then we'll probably see a lot more archers, which would be cool.
One of these here.
Because archers are pretty good, to be fair. Some people are saying they wish they had the Guardians as well, which I agree with. I didn't play 2 very much. I played it more than 1. I think I beat it on War Mage and beat some stuff on Rift Lord, or whatever the difficulty was there. I think it's Rift Lord.
Finish them off.
And I think the Guardians would be a good addition to this game.
Drive them back.
It would feel more like the OMD 2 scene. Of course, some people are also wanting flyers, which I hated flyers. I got to admit, they were weak enough, but you just kind of had to focus on them instead of focusing on the orcs and stuff.
Stay back, fiends.
And I would hate to deal with flyers on Endless, unless there was a way to maybe ground them so that way they had to, walk or something. Spiderweb trap.
Away with you.
Could force them downwards, and then they'd have to walk through the rest of the kill box. Then I'd be okay with it. But if they're just flying through, and they're going to have too many hit points, and if they keep speed increase up, they're just going to be impossible, I think.
Back.
Then again, the idea of Endless is to beat wave 25 and call it good. Alright, we're going to place
excellent location
skates here. And that's for Gorbash, who initially wasn't slated to be a boss. He was slated to be a very heavy ogre. And
you won't get past
the Mountain
me.
Troll was slated to be a boss, but became the Mountain Troll.
Drive them back.
Just starting to look.
Well,
Did
that was a
they
challenge.
reduce the amount of time for this one? It's almost seeming that way, because... Oh no, I'm on wave 5 now. Never mind. Oh no, I'm wave 4.
More enemies on the way!
Almost feels like they reduced
Very
the
good.
time or something. Pretty sure the setup performed faster than what it's performing right now. Well, I could be mistaken, I guess. they look different?
The orc stops
I don't know
here.
if they look any different. I don't remember them being so golden. Yeah, a lot of people agree with that sentiment. I honestly think the mercenary idea was a good idea. Not only because you had to bring, you know, big game hunting ballistas and stuff, but chat disconnects, reconnects again. Yeah. Yeah, the first guy. What's his name? The first boss that disables traps. He'd be a good boss. Or even if they just ran through the bosses, you know, like just on endless. Once you get to wave 25, wave 30 is a boss, 35 is a boss, and it goes in order from the ones that you're introduced to in the story mode. Would be interesting. And then they could all drop 500 coin just like money bags, but they're actual bosses and have, you know, the special properties. But I think mercenaries were a good idea in Unchained.
Fall, foul beasts!
And they were kind of a pain in the ass to deal with as well. They also did not let you AFK because you get, you know, the kobold guy who would disable all of your traps. You'd have to go and remove those little droppings that he had. And of course, causing you to pay attention to what he's doing. If he lives at all, then your traps are just going to become obsolete. And then there's Bouncer Bear, of course, who just destroy all your Cades. So you'd play someone like Max or Ivy, or really a lot of people had crowd control. They'd go and CC him so that way they could kill him. Because he became a problem. Well, depending on the map. Some maps he would kind of break and just run around.
Be gone!
I don't think the other mercs were too bad. There's the
Stay back, fiends!
there's the wizard guy who split up into doing arcane damage. He would freeze you, and that was annoying sometimes. But other than the freeze, he wasn't too bad.
Perhaps one of these. Drive them back.
I would like to see
Be gone.
in there's a game called Bloom Tower Defense, which is, in my opinion, the pinnacle of all tower defense games. And in that game, they have
You won't get past me.
camouflage balloons, which can only be popped by towers that have camo detection. Some have them intrinsically, and some have to get them through upgrades.
Well, that
And they have regeneration balloons. When you pop it, if you pop a yellow, it pops into
I'm not cleaning that up.
green, and then that pops into a blue and then a red. And as you pop it, it gets weaker, of course, and slower. But it has
Away with
regeneration
you.
capability, so if you don't pop it in a certain amount of time, it'll... Okay, sweet. Yeah, so the regen and the camo, I wish they had something like that in this, you know.
Finish them off.
Regen would be hard to do, but
Goodness
invisible enemies where you'd have to kind of spec into preventing invisible enemies from running through your traps might
Not
just
sorry to
be
see
interesting.
that one gone.
And they had invisible enemies in Unchained
on the way.
with the
Gorbash ingratiates us with his presence.
with that
Stupid
PvP
indeed,
mode.
But he will try and destroy any
It's
barricades we
escaping
have.
me for some reason.
We hold.
The name of it. I don't know why it's escaping me. I play it all the time. I guess it's been so long since I've really thought about Unchained.
A barricade is under attack. They've destroyed a barricade.
You stepped on my blood.
Who's next?
Alright, there we go. There's our skull.
Oh, snap. Guess who's back?
Sabotage. That's the mode. Yeah. Sabotage and Unchained. You can make your minions invisible. I wish I had that here. That'd be cool. Invisible minions. And even if they didn't like have a way to necessarily make minions visible again or something, it would be like traps that they run over, like brimstone and tar would affect them. Yeah, maybe an ink trap, powder trap, that would also probably work, or maybe just tar in general. But it would be the sort of thing where anything that activates when something runs in front of it, well, I guess it'd be like damage over time or continuous damage, that sort of stuff. So brimstone, tar, grinder, gravity pillar, those things. If they're already activated by other minions, then the invisible minions will be affected by them as well. Tar will of course affect them regardless.
That worked well.
I don't know if brimstone. If they run over
sorting
brimstone,
out the
it'll just you know, burst and they'll take brimstone damage.
Well, that was a challenge.
I guess if they run in front of a gravity pillar, it would just start activating and you wouldn't necessarily see them, but then they would... Yeah, so archers wouldn't be able to see them, ballistas couldn't, your wall blades, your wall chargers, your shock zappers, dart spitters, they would not, none of those would become active whenever they ran past. But grinders, since they're constantly moving and they're just waiting for something to walk in front of it, brimstone is constantly burning, waiting for something to walk on top of it, tar, it's constant. I think those three traps off the top of my head, those would, oh, and gravity pillar, those four traps at least would be able to damage them. And of course you can hit them with crossfire, but you wouldn't be able to see them. I don't know. It's an idea. It'd have to be played around with.
Stay back, fiends.
But it would cause you to have to maybe bring a specific trap or, you know, or a set of traps, or make your traps in a certain location. But of course they would get, you know, hurt by, if they're in front of a wall blade and the wall blade goes off from another minion, they'd get hurt by it.
Away with you.
Or if you make a kill box like this and you're just, you know, shooting down the center, then they're probably going to get hit by just your normal auto attacks. But if there's anything I wish for in the game, before that, or before anything else, it's the boom barrel roller. I need the boom barrel roller. I need it back. So that way, I can build my kill box out here and put boom barrel rollers up here. Because there's really no reason for this wall to be placeable if there's no boom barrel rollers. Oh, that's interesting. Plus it in half.
You won't get past me.
That's all I need to be a happy man is a boom barrel roller. I wouldn't mind coin generators either, though.
That won't be the last.
Which I'm really surprised there isn't a greed option in this, because even in Orcs Must Die 2 and 1, they all had greed options. And in most tower defense games out there at all, there's always a greed option. Is there a skull drop here or something? I thought I picked it up. Oh, no, it's coins from something else.
Finish them off. Not sorry to see that one gone. We win again.
Alright, cool. Alright, well, nothing took damage out of the ordinary, so I know that the barricades had to have gotten attacked and there was nothing else going on there. I got a handful of normal skulls on that. That's pretty neat. That's pretty good. But yeah, I just wish they didn't attack it, and then this would be so much easier to play. Sort of stair-specific trap like Boulder. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty neat. Yeah. Well, you know, if you have the boom bar roller in in Unchained and in 2. Yeah, they were there in 2. You can place the boom barrel roller on top of the stairs, and the boom barrel itself will roll down the stairs. And I don't remember if it sat there to be activated, or if it was hit by another trap, then it would explode, doing damage around there. But I do know if like 2 barrels hit each other, then they explode. So it was a way to utilize the stairs with your traps, just to use the boom barrel roller. Yeah, I just wish Switchback, man. I just wish it was not so frustrating to play. I'm gonna have to give it another try. Tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing quite a bit tomorrow, just during the day, I think. Unless I have an interview or anything that pops up. But I haven't heard anything back from anybody yet, so I doubt it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head off. I gotta make some lunch / dinner, I guess. And troubleshoot my network problems I'm having with YouTube, and hopefully that's not an issue with our class tonight. This is last night. Trigger on one end of the stairs and then a boulder upstairs. Oh yeah, that'd be pretty neat. That'd be like a classic. That'd be like a classic defensive thing. Let's see, what game had that? Was it Legend of Zelda? No. Yeah, Legend of Zelda had something like that. Ocarina of Time, I believe. They had a trap like that. Is there any other? No. Well, that's one I think of. Where was it? That was in the desert area, I'm pretty sure. In like the desert temple. Yeah, thanks, man. I gotta get them first, but once I get them, like I said, I've had a few phone conversations with different companies, and I know I can go out and get a job. It's just the question is where and how much do I get paid? Those are the questions. So, all right, well, yeah, it's 4 o'clock. I'm gonna head off, and feel free to join me tomorrow. I will be streaming from probably starting around 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning Central Standard Time. Ending probably maybe 4 p.m. Central Time, but I think my girlfriend's going to her parents' house, so it might even be later than that. But hope to see you on there. All right, take care.